snap. Oh, snap. I was still muted. My fault for that. Okay, still kicking it with Dr. Umar, man. Dr. Umar is on RAUD. RAUD's live stream, right? RAUD Live. Yeah, this is on YouTube, though. This is his YouTube channel for live streams, right? The live VODs. RAUD reunites with Dr. Umar. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, they was cooking just now. You know, we were just covering generational curses, bro, and how to just like, you know, damn, my lighting, boom. Come on, bro. Make me look beautiful. Why are these lights freaking dark in this bitch? Come on, don't do me like that. Make me, you know what I'm saying, help me look beautiful and run in front of these good people. Now, right? So, we are learning how to recognize our generational curses. I'm saying within the families that we are implanted in, right? So that we can know exactly what to address when these demons come up to rear their filthy heads and teeth and claws. You know what I'm saying? In life, right? As we grow older. You know what I'm saying? We want to get to a point where we do know what to address when it comes to, you know, your own lineages, demons, right? And just like curses, so that they don't mess you up in the future, right? So yeah, breaking that down with Dr. Umar right quick. Let's commence.
You got booked too, bro? Nah, that was something else though. What you forgot? Nah, that was holding. That wasn't jail.
Jail?
I was out here in Philly. I had my gun, which I got my license for. Exactly. Got my license for it, brought out there. Cops tripped on me and all this. Okay. They threw the case out first court date. Good. But I had to pay like, that was a $9,000 problem.
I got you.
Yeah, it was.
What was the issue though if you was licensed?
They just was like, yeah, that's a Georgia license. We don't care about
that. Oh, you
licensed
to carry in Georgia?
Yeah.
So you got to get it.
Yeah. And then like, we don't care about that. And then Leak had his one here. Okay. So yeah, my man said has one here but not there, and I had my one there but not here. And they took me in. I was in there for like 16 hours, and then I had to pay the 10%, which was $5,000, and then I had to pay my lawyer like $4,000. And
try to get your license to carry in the state of Florida.
Okay.
The state of Florida.
That's the most diverse one.
Yeah, it covers like 22 states or something. Okay. You follow me?
Yeah.
There's like 3 states.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You know, I've been curious about like things like gun laws, like, you know what I'm saying. Especially, okay, I hear a whole lot. I hear a whole bunch of the Western gun laws. You know what I'm saying. I don't see a whole lot of people out here in South Africa talking about gun laws, especially when it comes to like, yo, where do certain laws apply, and you know what I mean, and where do certain laws not apply as per your gun and the usage of that motherfucker. But the thing is, Africa is so tiny, dog. You know what I'm saying? So one law would have to suffice throughout the whole of South Africa, though, right? With exception to Cape Town. I ain't gonna lie, Cape Town is its own goddamn country, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, you know, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm finna get into like some gun laws. Like I want me a bunch of, you know, artillery. Hey, you need it. Yo, do your homework. We out here in the third world, bro. It gets crazy. It gets that. Okay, maybe my whole sense of I gotta remain safe is very heightened. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, for just the safety of the people around me, I'm trying to get these weapons, like, you know, for right reasons, for aligned reasons to why I would need them. You know what I mean? And so therefore, I've been super curious, dog, because I've realized, you know, in the U.S., certain gun laws may not apply in one state that apply in a different state, and, you know, things like that hold back and forth. But it's like, yo, if I'm, you know, I'm out visiting the other state where a certain gun law doesn't apply, but I got my gun on me, and, you know, I'm in a situation, a scenario where I have to defend myself at that state where, you know, that doesn't complement this gun, my gun, basically. It's like, then I'm just a man with a gun who's not supposed to use it out there, regardless of whether my family's being, like, you know what I'm saying, is under threat, or my own life is under threat. You feel me? I don't know. Help me understand, though, in the comments, please, my Westerners.
It's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard.
Okay.
And that's always with a repeat. You know what I mean? The repeats are hard.
They right.
I remember back when I was in high school, in college, I was a Duke fan, right? Duke Blue Devils. And they repeated.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I thought you meant Duke Dennis. I was like, nigga, what? Duke ain't that old. Yo. Yeah, you almost threw me off there for.
And the game was in Philly. It was Duke versus Kentucky.
Yeah.
And Christian Laettner hit that turnaround miracle jump shot over Jamal Mashburn, and that's how they made it back to the Final Four from the Spectrum in Philly.
Damn.
But it was almost impossible. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's hard to repeat.
Right.
History is not on the side of the repeat.
What would you say probability is for us to repeat? Less than 20?
Not less than. I'm gonna give Philly 40% chance to repeat.
40%. I like that, bro.
I'm hoping it's.
Wait, y'all talking about football? Yo, how y'all feel about football, y'all? You know, my audience out there, bro. I guess this is a section where they chopping it up about Philly football and Philly teams and whatnot. Where y'all from? What's the predominantly played sport where y'all from, right? What's your favorite team, bro? Let's get into that, right? Since they're talking about that. I'm not too much of a sports fan. I used to play sports and, back in primary school, a little bit of high school. You know what I'm saying? I was a rugby, cricket kind of guy. You feel what I'm saying? A whole lot of township schools, yeah, that's where the soccer is. But, I never grew in love with that. And how do y'all feel about this whole sports betting thing? Are y'all participants in that kind of stuff, bro? You know what I'm saying? And, if you are, tell me what's the benefit of that, I might just be curious. I am curious enough to just, might just dip into that world, make some money, quick little money. Okay? Nothing wrong with that, right? Maybe? No?
Is probably my favorite college player.
Okay.
Rasheed Wallace has been my favorite.
Still talking about Rasheed Wallace and them. I don't know Rasheed Wallace and them. So I'm gonna talk about whatever I'm trying to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Sports is good, kids. Yeah, sports is good. I think it has all these health benefits and things like that. You feel what I'm saying? But me, for real, bro. I've just been addicted to things that don't just physically stretch me out like that. But those are the things that give me the most joy. You know what I mean? So I guess to get my body in, tip-top shape physically, I'm gonna have to hit the gym or whatever. Although, man, the imagery, at gyms these days, oh my God, people go there literally half naked, damn near. You feel what I'm saying? The attire, the dress code, it just be so freaking distracting. I might as well just I don't know, maybe order my own equipment. You feel what I mean? And just
I'm around
gym train here in the comfort of my own space, my own vicinity, right? How y'all feel about that idea? Y'all think that's I think that's the best idea. That's the best way to do it, man. Public gyms, they just no, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't fuck with public gyms, bro.
What you mean on that? I got the 31 vibe.
Ben Wallace was a great defensive player. Yeah, because he wasn't a kiss ass like Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
You feel me? They was kind of mistreated.
Yeah.
Carmelo too. I think the reason Carmelo Anthony doesn't get that love that he wants as well is because he wasn't a kiss ass. When Freddie Gray was murdered by the police,
I think I might just end this stream right here, bro. All the sports talk, I'm not gonna lie.
About that, yeah, 6'9".
I heard about Aisha, but not 6'9".
Yeah, that's it. And look, I might just use this as an excuse to just segue on out and end this stream right now, right? No, I fucked with the earlier segments that they was on, right? Whatever it is that they were cooking earlier, you know what I'm saying? So if you really I want you guys to listen to me, okay? If you really took an interest to this video, pull up, bro. Get your ass on out, get your ass on REWADLIVE's channel, bro. It's all right here. You know what I'm saying? Go hear the rest of the sports talk because as I shared, right? I really gotta be conscious of my health state currently. It's pretty disappointing, man, because the longer I stay on stream, that means the longer these lights shine on my face, the more opportunity I give these migraines to start again. You know what I'm saying? I just started my antibiotic course today. I don't wanna have too much strain towards my eyes like that, you know what I'm saying? Because that migraine might just come back. I felt the sensation, I'm not gonna lie, I felt the sensation a little bit pulling up. You know what I mean? But I think it's because I took the meds right now. I took the meds not so long ago. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all I shared the fact that I just was at the doctor's office earlier today, a couple hours ago. And so I started that not crazy migraine action right now. I felt the sensation in the distance. And so since this is an irrelevant section for me, y'all can go ahead and finish this video with Dr. UMAR and RAUD, right, on RAUD Live channel on YouTube. But I'm gonna spare me all the sports talk because number one, I'm not into sports. Number two, yeah, let me just like not strain my eyes like that, right? And that's another reason y'all saw me with these shades on. I'm not a shades guy, but now that I'm closing it off, I'll just like, you know, do this real quick. You know what I'm saying? To see how you been, man. How you been, bro? Damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, you know, doing this whole show with shades on. You know what I'm saying? I'm depriving myself of how good you really look. Look how good you look. I'm glad I was here with you spending this time. You know what I'm saying? Even though it wasn't live, you know, I'm gonna see you on the post, goddamn, on this right here, right? This video, you know, these videos I record them live, but then, you know, I'll pull up on y'all at a later stage, but I still do pull up on y'all. So I had to just, you know, pay you that respect of just taking these goddamn shades off, giving you, you know, my real eyes so you see my condition, right? I'm not looking too bad, but I'm telling you, straining my eyes and, you know, dealing with these migraines, and it's apparently sinus migraines that I go that I receive, right? So I might not even dive into the comment section today, man. I might not do it, bruh. I might not do it. Yeah, fuck. Should I do it? Y'all want to catch a little bit of some comments real quick? Let's see what these boys talking about, right? Nah, I was gonna stream my shit, bro. As I told y'all, bro. Nah. Let me wait. You know what I'm saying? Let me just chill out. Let me respect. Let me honor. Let me respect the doctor's word. You know. I'm also gonna. Yeah. I'm also supposed to. Fuck. I'm also supposed to stay off for like, you know, energy drinks and caffeine. Fuck. Like, these things get me. These things keep me going. I'm not gonna lie. I told y'all. I grind away at a 12-hour spot, bro. At a 12-hour job spot. So, should be getting intense. But I gotta distance myself from these things that be aggravating, you know, these migraines. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, bro. These